Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass, all of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait, there might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley, but I need your help.
Miley? Well, now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
You didn't show up at the Elysium. I thought you might need help.
Now isn't that ironic? The doctor needing help from the patient.
But I was right, was I not?
Yes. That's not the question. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you? Or about your premonitions?
She didn't even mention them.
She has no need. She just has to wait for your condition to deteriorate.
He's got a one-track mind.
She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
She believes that Halsey should be under my care.
Proof of point.
And that I alone should decide what's best for her.
Don't tell me. She's here with you.
Of course she's with me. I couldn't just leave her.
Oh, this is just getting better and better. Right, it's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose. Once we're back there, that should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
I'm old enough to make decisions for myself, aren't I?
Just an ounce of reason. Leisha, tell me sincerely how you're feeling.
Fine. I mean, normal fine, I guess.
Then it's even more serious than I thought. Aren't you ever gonna heed my advice?
I have to finish up here.
To look for Miley, I heard. Do you want to end up like all the others? Shredded to bits on the balcony?
Don't take it that way.
Then all is well. I'll leave you to it. I'm going to have a word with Iverson.
Wait! I have to tell you something. They have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
So, there's going to be a second attack.
I would weigh those words.
And I advise you to watch your step.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies. A stake. There's no doubt about it. This is for us.
Sorry.
So there's just these three left to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
No, we still haven't found him.
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area. Where did we put that?
The guys sure were efficient. You can say that.
Watch where you're putting your feet.
And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
This attack was prepared.
What could be in this briefcase?
Sorry, I'm on a tight schedule.
There's so much blood sprayed everywhere.
A cigar. Barely smoked. That's where it was stubbed out.
I think these golden tubes are so pretty. Don't you?
Well, Pumpkin, that's one way of seeing.
Go right ahead. Sorry.
Here we go. I wonder...
So, has forensics processed the bedrooms?
Yeah, I think so. They,
You think so? Isn't there anyone here that can inform me about anything? I've been asking for an I must give Monsignor an update detailing how long this is going to take. Let's not keep him waiting then.
But the local police are
Just tell them Agent Olsen sent you. And we will see how high they are willing to jump. We still have bodies to evacuate and samples to recover.
You bet. You can count on me.
We have to evacuate these 3 containers.
Where are you evacuating them to?
Long Island, Monsignor Stanford's orders.
So that's where they're hiding then. I wonder why all the trouble.
He wants to take his time with those specimens. He won't have time for it here. Anyway, whenever you take one down, just let me know which one, okay? I'll make a note of it in their file.
Sure, fine. Their file, you said?
Yeah, Monsignor brought their files over so we could check off the ones we captured.
Oh yeah, right. And they've got files on us? It's a fucking nightmare. A box. Huh, there's a note on this one. Emmett Olson. What's he going to do with that?
Hey, you! Come give me a hand. We have specimens to move.
Here are the containers Richard told me about.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Sorry, I don't have the time.
Stanford was right. Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
It brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
If they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. His novice is busy, and...
Agent Olson's got a lot to do. But he's handling it himself.
I needed to see him anyway. I'll just take them to him.
Don't bother, he'll pick them up on the way to see Stanford.
Slipped my mind. Sorry. Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces? Something to dip someone into. Must be for the kind. From the looks of their gear, they knew what they were getting into. It looks like armor. SAD. Same unit as the dead guy in the office. More boxes. They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike. More boxes.
Put down the documents, please. Stop! No one is supposed to touch that. Put down the documents, please.
Something to dip someone into. Must be for the kind. job, sweetie. Find something to think about. Don't look around us. Someone snipped a cigar here. Ugh, this thing reeks. Whoever smoked it must have left a trail of stink behind them. More boxes. Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals.
And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
Bingo. The files of everyone they're taking away. Which one is Miley in?
You fought hard, guys. You can be proud of yourselves.
I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Mom! It's dangerous. I know it.
Stop! You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olsen is novice. Suit yourself, but remember I warned you.
That's not very encouraging.
They didn't die in vain.
What a massacre.
Stop! No one is supposed to touch that.
Wait a second. Now that you mention...
I really don't have time to do this.
Olsen wants to know how much longer it will take to finish up so we can leave. So, a little help would be welcome.
I get it, but I have orders already. There isn't anything I can do about it.
I'll take care of these files while you go talk to the police.
I take the flak, and you take the sunshine.
But...
Not on my watch.
Excuse me, but...
I told you already. I don't have time to spare.
Okay, so he won't talk to me anymore. But maybe he'll talk to Olsen. Excuse me, but...
I told you already. I don't have time to spare.
Okay, so he won't talk to me anymore. But maybe he'll talk to Olsen.
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
Monsignor will be growing impatient. Come on, let's not waste any...
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
Can we go get Mr. Teddy after...
Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. Bones. Probably a neonate. Bones. Probably a neonate. Bones. Probably a neonate. Dust. They didn't just kill neonates. I wonder who that was. Bones. Probably a neonate.
I'm really busy right now.
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike.
I'm really busy right now.
What monsters?
Excuse me, but...
I told you already. I don't have time to spare.
Okay, so he won't talk to me anymore. But maybe he'll talk to Olsen. Rappelling ropes. The attack came from the...
Everything in this room is broken.
Evening. Sorry, I have a lot on my plate.
A gang war? Why not?
Someone snipped a cigar here. Ugh, this thing reeks. Whoever smoked it must have left a trail of stink behind them. kindred were toasting here. A stake. There's no doubt about it. This is for us. A vial of some sort of chemical. Fibrinogenodine, BB. Sunrise Group, London. That vial must have been screwed onto something.
I'm busy. Sorry.
We're barely treading water here.
A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Ugh, stench.
I don't need any help. Thanks.
I can't leave yet.
It's take. Go on. The rest of your team is processing the balcony. I won't be sad when we're through with this.
This investigation is going to take a while.
We'll be here for a while.
Monsignor will be growing impatient. Come on, let's not waste...
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
What did they use to shred the skin like that?
Everything seems to be in order here.
Yes?
Just out of curiosity, do you know what Stanford's doing in there?
Yeah. I think he's exterminating a few parasites. World a safer place and all.
No kidding. They'll pay for this.
That's not all, but I need to wrap this up. That's not all, but I need to wrap this up.
Monsignor will...
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
Put down the documents, please.
They're collecting us. I can't believe it. Excuse me, but...
I told you already. I don't have time to spare.
Okay, so he won't talk to me anymore. But maybe he'll talk to Olsen. From the looks of their gear, they knew what they were getting into. It looks like armor. SAD. Same unit as the dead guy in the office. They're collecting us. I can't believe it. Rotting flesh. That kindred had been embraced recently. Bones. Probably a neonate. Dust. They didn't just kill neonates. I wonder who that was. Medical supplies? A key? You never know. There's a note on this one.
Which one do you want to take down?
Sorry, I've got one more thing to do.
No problem.
Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals. boxes. More boxes. They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike. They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike. They showed no mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike.
Stop! No one is supposed to touch that.
More boxes. They're collecting us. I can't believe it. Rappelling ropes. The attack came from the roof.
And of course, I'm the one who's got to start collecting it all.
The attackers didn't come to...
That sounds like Richard. Preparing vessels with injections.
They had quite the arsenal.
Donors were killed here. And not just one. Blood. R.D. Richard Dunham. It's one of his old briefcases. I recognize it. A cassette tape. Who would use a thing like that, other than Richard? It could be important. Maybe I'll find something I can play it with.
What a massacre.
I still have work to do.
I'll stay here, Mom.
Thanks, Pumpkin.
I won't touch a thing. Cross my heart.
The attackers didn't come to talk.
There's been wine in this glass. And there's a trace of lipstick. Cherry lip gloss? Yuck. Same scent as on the gloss in the lounge. Lavender soap. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. Himiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel. A pouch stained with wine. Himiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it.
That stench. It's everywhere.